you made a significant impact in encouraging more women and girls to take up careers in computing, science and engineering. Can you give some examples of your good work in that area and include your successes with BCS Women in Wales? How did you get involved with that?
Okay, whilst we were doing Technicamps, it was obvious that there was a switch off for children studying computing, and more so for girls than boys. Girls would be very, very interested up to a point, and then there was a switch off. And it was one of those things that were always in the background. And in 2006, I was successful in the Blackberry Awards. I was voted best woman in technology in academia and the public sector in that category. And I couldn't believe that. That was absolutely unbelievably. In this huge, huge ceremony in London, it was fantastic. And after that, a couple of things happened. I was invited to be part of the BCS Women's Forum in London, and it's by invite only. Actually, there are only 16 women in the whole of the UK that are part of this BCS Women's Forum. So quite an honour to be asked to join it, and I went along. I actually went to St James's Palace as well to celebrate the 50 years of the BCS, and that was nice as well. But the BCS Women's Forum was looking at the strategy for women in BCS, and I felt that what we needed was to get that strategy working in Wales as well, because only roughly about 15% of the professionals in IT are women. And when you've in a job like an ICT job and you're a woman, if with the broadband and everything that everybody's got access to today, it's quite a good job for a woman to balance work-life, have this really good work-life balance. So with the BCS Women's Forum, I went along quite a few times, every meeting, and thought we could do something in Wales. We really should do something in Wales. And at the same time, the South Wales branch of the British Computer Society, the BCS, were looking to set up a BCS in Wales. So with Professor Tucker was quite involved in the setting up of BCS in Wales, and I was there with him to set it up. I had been set it up with Ralph Miller, who was Secretary of the South Wales branch, and Garfield Southall from North Wales branch, and we set up BCS in Wales. Now within BCS in Wales, now that the whole thing was set up, we could set up a BCS Women in Wales. There's BCS Women that run in England, and we wanted to set up BCS Women in Wales. And that's how we started the whole group. We wanted it to work with the BCS in London and the BCS Women in London, but we also wanted to have a Welsh focus, because there are lots of things that are different in Wales than there are in London, and we wanted to make sure that we could work it to benefit women in Wales. One of the things that they did in BCS Women in London was a programme called WTech, where they had workshops for women, a whole day-long workshop. So we thought, we'll start a WTech. And we run it actually, Lampeter, Trinity St David's gave us rooms in Lampeter campus, and we run whole days events in Lampeter. But we didn't just have women, we had school children as well, only girls, and that was hugely successful. And actually that's one of the things I would really, really like Technicamps to take up. We had discussed it, but we would run WTechs, or WTech Cymru, throughout Wales to encourage more girls. So that's how I got into the, women at BCS in Wales. I chair it, I currently chair it, but we've got contributions from academics in Aberystwyth, in Trinity St David's, in Cardiff, and Glyndŵr, Glyndŵr. But we've also got women that work in the ICT industry, in local small companies, in the NHS, Deloitte's and things like that, you know. So it's still at very early stages, but it is strong and it is going, continuing to grow.